Hello, my little overthinkers. Welcome back to the channel where we don't run from our feelings. We invite them to dinner and ask them very invasive questions. Today we're diving into something that makes most people clench up like they just remembered that text they sent in 2014. Why do we fear our own depth? Why does silence feel like a horror movie with no soundtrack? Let's get uncomfortable, shall we? Okay, imagine your mind is like a pool. Most of us hang out in the shallow end with the floaties on. Scroll a little, snack a little, pretend we're not dying inside. But go deeper, and suddenly you're face to face with your unprocessed childhood trauma, your existential dread that time you bought a Himalayan salt lamp to fix your personality, and the worst part. Down there are no memes to save you. Just thoughts like, am I performing happiness or actually feeling it? Do I want love or do I want to be chosen because I never was? Did I peak emotionally in the third grade? This is why people prefer small talk. It's safer to say, how's the weather, than how's your soul? Look, we live in a world that rewards speed and punishes silence. You try to meditate for 30 seconds and suddenly your brain's like, hey, remember that one embarrassing thing you said to your crush in 2009? What's your 5-year plan? Shouldn't you be doing something productive right now? Refreshing your apps every 6 seconds? Becoming emotionally attached to TikTok strangers? Deep emotional numbness disguised as being chill. But here's the kicker. Noise keeps us safe from truth. Yeah, and truth is kinda rude. It shows up uninvited and goes, hey, that relationship? You're in it because you're scared of being alone. Your goals? They're actually someone else's dream in your body. Here's the cosmic joke, babes. The thing we avoid, the silence, the stillness, the spirals, that's where all the good stuff is. You want to find your voice? Sit in silence. You want to grow? Hang out in discomfort? You want to heal? Stop speedrunning your sadness like it's a Netflix episode you've already seen. You don't find your authenticity at brunch. You find it in your journal at 2 a.m., crying into a bag of chips while writing, am I a people pleaser or just allergic to disappointing others? Let's get real philosophical now. Jung said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. But he also said you've got to meet your shadow first. The part of you that's not polished for LinkedIn. The part that's petty, jealous, codependent. The part that sometimes Googles how to disappear and become a forest witch. Why is it so scary to be alone with our thoughts? Because we might realize we're not who we thought we were. Because silence doesn't just reveal truth, it strips away illusions. But here's the magic. Every time you go deep, you bring back treasure, clarity, self-respect, boundaries, and maybe, just maybe, peace. So the next time you feel the pull to scroll, snack, or text your ex at 1:17 a.m., pause. Ask yourself, what's underneath this urge? What am I afraid of hearing in the silence? Because the truth is, you're not too much. You're not broken. You're just deep. And depth, my love, is where the soul lives. Thanks for diving with me today. Like, subscribe, and remember, you're not lost. You're just between surface and soul.